This is exclusive video of Alesia Owens after the Newcastle Police Department and State Attorney General's office arrested her this morning.
In June 2023, Alesia Owens was charged with criminal homicide for the murder of Iris Alfaro. Alesia became the prime suspect after the one-year-old mysteriously died suddenly at her home. The case soon took a bizarre turn as evidence came to light showing just how sinister and well-planned the murder was. On June 25, 2023, Bailey Jacoby left to go to the store, leaving his one-year-old daughter Iris behind. He did not leave her alone. His girlfriend Owens was looking after the baby in his absence. Jacoby lived together with Owens, and since Jacoby had visitation rights, he could have his daughter over to spend time with her. Everything was going normal until suddenly Jacoby received a call from Owens informing him that something was wrong with little Iris. The father hurried back home where he found his daughter unresponsive. Iris was taken to the UPMC Jameson Hospital in Newcastle in an attempt to save her life. From there, she was airlifted to UPMC Children's Hospital in Pittsburgh so she could get specialized care. But no matter how hard the doctors tried to help the one-year-old, her condition continued to worsen. 4 days after she had collapsed at her home, Iris died from organ failure. Later, Owens retold what had happened while Iris was alone with her. When talking to the police, Owens said that little Iris suddenly cramped up and fell down from the bed, hitting her head. However, while the story alone sounded believable, the autopsy would reveal that something more sinister was going on. The autopsy showed that Iris had in fact died from acetone poisoning. The medical examiner concluded that Iris had been exposed to the dangerous chemical before she collapsed, ruling her death as a homicide. Acetone is a clear chemical that is usually found in cosmetic products and in electronics. So, it was a possibility that Iris had ingested it from household objects when unsupervised. Some later findings, however, placed that theory in serious doubt. As it turns out, this was not the first time Iris had ingested dangerous chemicals and items. Just a few months before her death, Iris had been hospitalized for ingesting various inedible objects. The list of objects found in her stomach included a metal screw, 20 water beads, and 2 button-type batteries. Not the kind of things you give a one-year-old to play with. So, there were 2 possibilities of how Iris ended up ingesting these items. Number 1 is that she was left unsupervised and somehow got her hands on these things. The second, more sinister possibility was that Iris had been intentionally fed the items in an attempt to take her life. The latter seemed more likely, seeing how the one-year-old died just months after this incident. And one important piece of evidence confirmed this. The police were able to get their hands on Owens' search history on her phone, and what they found was extremely disturbing. Between the months of February and June, Owens had searched for phrases such as, "How many kids have died from eating water beads?" and "medications leading to cause accidental poisoning deaths in children." She had also looked up, "Can sunscreen poison a one-year-old baby?" But the most incriminating of them all were, what should you do if your child drinks acetone and beauty products that are poisonous to kids? Keep in mind this was months before Iris was poisoned with acetone, usually found in beauty products. These search results in Owens' phone made her the prime suspect in the murder of little Iris. That and the fact that Owens was with the child when she passed. From the looks of it, Owens had been planning the murder for months. The first time Iris had been hospitalized was probably a failed attempt. The second attempt had been successful, taking the life of the one-year-old in cold blood. But that is not all the cops found on her phone. Owens was preparing herself for months in advance for the criminal investigations that she expected to follow after she had murdered Iris. She had searched for how to pass a polygraph test on her phone more than once. She also searched how to control your reaction to irrelevant questions and have no reaction to relevant questions on a polygraph test. It was a lot of preparations, all done to harm a little child and get away with it. What could lead a person to go to such lengths as killing a baby? Well, Owens' intentions for this cruel act are not yet known, but she is facing criminal charges for homicide, attempted homicide, endangering the welfare of a child, and aggravated assault of a child, among other charges. According to the authorities, they have found no evidence to suggest that Bailey Jacoby was in any way involved in the murder of his daughter. The criminal proceedings for the case continue as Owens stands accused of this heinous act. She is currently being held in the Lawrence County Jail without bond. Will little Iris get the justice she deserves? Only time will tell. Please leave me your thoughts on this case, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for listening.